Hey, what's going on, people of the internet? My name is Kylie and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I talked to you guys. Oh my god. So first of all, today is Friday, October 31st. Happy Halloween to everyone. I have been away. I was actually gone. I was on the East Coast. I went to New Jersey and New York for the first time. I had an amazing time. And so when I was gone, my garden was a bit out of control. So as you can maybe see, I've got a new configuration set up. I did a bit of pruning. I tend to go a little prune happy when I see that my tomatoes are coming in. So we're gonna start off here with the Bounty Elites. And as you can see, I did a bit of pruning. But look at that. Look at all the tomatoes that I have on this Tiny Tim tomato plant. And you can maybe notice there's some yellowing. And while I was away, the water did get a bit away from my ideal pH, which is 6. So it spiked up to about 7, in some instances 7.8. So that's why you're seeing some changes within the color. So now it's normal. Now the pH is back to 6. I did all that when I came back home. That was the first thing that I did. And my romaine lettuce actually bolted. So romaine lettuce doesn't really last very long for me. So I decided to start some new lettuce. So it's still romaine lettuce, but I started it yesterday. So that should be coming fairly soon. In about 4 weeks or so, we'll see something. Down here, you can see all of these lovely Tiny Tims. They look beautiful. I can't wait to actually eat these. And then these are those Tiny Tims that I transplanted from the... Originally, these were in mason jars. So these are moved around quite a bit. So this is its final home. And it's finally starting to get a few tomatoes down there. This one's still not so much, but it's got quite a bit of growing and catching up to do. Now down here, I decided to grow some early flame jalapenos, and they are a container variety, so I'll give you guys an update on that. Now, as you can see, maybe, I did move that in bloom system closer to the trellis system, only because I wanted to direct that remaining, or that cherry tomato in bloom up this trellis. And I think I did a pretty good job at kind of maintaining and not disrupting this other plant. As you can see on the right side, there's nothing there any longer. I moved that cherry tomato plant outside and I made room for some bush beans. I've got some royal burgundy bush beans down here, and my plan is to let it eventually grow up this trellis right next to this cherry tomato plant. We will see. Now that other cherry tomato plant is right on this clothing rack. That was the plan, at least. I'm gonna see what it does, how it vines on there. But check out that Thai chili pepper. That thing is bushing out, and I know it's hard to see, but there are quite a bit of peppers on there. I'll probably do a separate update just for that. Now, I did do a lot of pruning on this Tiny Tim tomato plant because it was struggling a lot, and the pH was quite high. So I did have to do some tinkering with the pH. That thankfully is doing well, so I'm hoping that I can see some fruiting in the future. But basically all these plants, guys, had a pH issue when I came back. I moved these over here a little closer to, or a little bit out of the way from these other buckets. And I did repot or replant my purple basil in a bucket. And I also wanted to give a try having 2 plants in 1 bucket. So I figure basil will be the best thing, or any herb basically. So that Italian basil is doing great. It's actually bushing out fairly quickly, as well as the thyme. I know it doesn't look as bushy as the basil, but it has grown quite a bit since my last update. And I did move one of the Harvest Elites over here. This contains another Thai chili pepper. And since I moved it, I feel like it's been growing a lot more. It has more room to bush out. And there are a few little ones on there. It's very hard to tell. Again, I'll do a separate update for each plant, but that's basically everything, you guys. Oh, actually, no, it's not. So I did end up moving 2 systems off to the left here, and I did plant 2 separate strawberry plants. So I have Alexandria strawberries to the left and Flan F1 strawberries to the right. Strawberries are so finicky to grow, and they need a certain temperature to thrive. So I'm going to try that again. I did end up growing the Alexandria strawberries up until month 1 or 2, and then it just like dried out for some reason. Now over here in the let pot, I do have my remaining struggling few chives, spinach, and cilantro. Now this had a major pH issue. That's why you're seeing all this weird coloring. So I'm hoping within like a few weeks it'll resolve itself, and then I have some oregano in here. So that actually is everything in the garden. I'm so excited with this new configuration. I hope you guys are having a happy Halloween, and I'll be seeing you until next time.